Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to go over some predictions that I have for upcoming 2025 regarding the stock market and the crypto market. This will be short, sweet, and to the point, and what I think that can potentially happen, this scenario that can potentially play out. And I'll just throw a couple of numbers out there just for fun and kind of see if that kind of comes to fruition or not. So just to reiterate, not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. So we're going to talk about the crypto market and the stock market. First of all, the stock market, what I think is going to happen in the short term over the next couple of months. I think that we can potentially see a break below 58.29 on the S&P 500 and come down to maybe like somewhere in the 52, some type of pullback. And then I think potentially you see money transition from stocks to crypto for anywhere from a 1 to 3 month time frame, and that's where you see a lot of the buying pressure coming in for crypto when you start seeing things start really taking off and things really kind of starting to get crazy, and then eventually things kind of settle down and roll back over into the stock market. So just kind of a personal scenario and opinion I'm thinking of, and I just think that that's where a lot of the crypto money will come. I think people are going to take profits on stocks because we've seen some really good gains on the stock market. As you see here, we hit another all-time high, almost 6,100 on the S&P 500. So it would be it kind of makes sense for some type of pullback at some point. And I just think that that's the possible scenario shaping up, where you have pullback in the stock market and then the crypto market starts taking back off again and really pushing higher, from January all the way through like March, April. And then at some point we see some type of top for Bitcoin, which we're going to talk about in a second. And then we see a top out for alt and meme coins. And then eventually the stock market starts recovering and coming back up as well, based off of, people taking profits from the crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, and things of that nature. So that's what I'm talking about here. So a couple of stocks to keep an eye on for 2025. Of course, your Amazon, your Tesla, Nvidia, which I'm looking at finish out my position longer term. A couple of other ones I want you to keep an eye on is IQSTEL, ticker symbol IQST. And this one here has been trying to make its move back up to the upside. This one again is trying to get uplisted to the NASDAQ. Their share price has to go a lot higher than what you're seeing here, but they're making their way and they're trying to get where they need to be here. So it looks like they're flirting with, again, 31.77, so almost 32 cents. If they can bust through that, then you should see it come and retest at 37 cents. If it gets rejected again, then it may just come back down like somewhere in the 20s or something like that and settle there. But that's one to keep an eye on. I think this one here sees anywhere from 50 cents to $1 in 2025. Okay, and price target for me there is 95 cents to $1, where I'm taking profits. I've been purchasing this one for a couple of years, so I'm looking to take some profits on it. Another one to keep an eye on is VUZI, VUZI. It's one we talked about in the channel before. I did also talk about how I thought it was going to pull back significantly hard once it hit 550, and here it is. We're all the way down to 388. I think it's going to settle back down somewhere around 250, maybe even below $2 before it starts to recover, but I'm keeping an eye on it. And then also, the other one is Sasol. Talked about this one here. That should get into the fours, maybe below fours, and it hit 430 recently, and it bounced off of 430, and it'd probably get all the way up to like 450, 470, and fall back down to about 430. But I'm going to start my position in this one fairly soon, and then if it drops further, I'm just going to average down in it and continue to build my position out. Price target on this one's probably about anywhere from 8 to 12 bucks is what I'm going to be looking to take profits on Sasol. So on to the crypto market. Looking at coinmarketcap.com, we're going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's going to be the two top ones that we're going to talk about. Bitcoin, as you see here, under 94,000, and Ethereum about 3,300 and some change. If you do want to get a piece of these things, then there are some ETFs that you can buy through Fidelity and some other, all kind of different platforms that you can purchase these things. And basically, it's going to track the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's a lot cheaper to get in. So if you buy, you know, uh, I think the share price right now is about $82 a share for the Bitcoin ETF, and about $33 or so in the Ethereum one. So you can purchase some shares on it, and as that moves up, your share price will move up, and vice versa. If it goes down, it'll go down, and just kind of gives you a way to have some skin in the game. So one thing you're going to want to take a look at and keep an eye on is the Bitcoin pie chart indicator, and this will be linked in the description below. But basically, there's 3 lines on the chart here. The black line is the Bitcoin price. The yellow line is the 111-day moving average, and then the green line is the 350-day moving average times 2. And basically, when the yellow line crosses and goes above the green line, typically that'll signal a top out of Bitcoin for that particular cycle. Okay, and as you see here, every time it's done that, it's pulled back. It doesn't go to zero, obviously, but it does pull back, and it kind of ends that bull momentum to where other things, kind of follow suit behind that, and then they transfer their money, or some people take their money from Bitcoin and transfer it over into altcoins, and that's whenever the true altcoin season starts. So as you see here, when that yellow line crossed over of the green line, as you see, Bitcoin's price came down. Same thing here, and now eventually it's going to happen where we may shoot up all the way to like 150 to 200,000, okay, on Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden this indicator happens, and then we fall down and find support at like 150 or 100,000. Okay, so just keep an eye on that there. Once this line crosses over, then typically what happens about 2 weeks after that is when the tip-top cycle, when the market kind of tops out for altcoins, meme coins, and things of that nature there. So in my opinion, you need to have a plan in place if you own any of those, and whenever this tops out, maybe put a time frame for you to exit on those altcoins, those meme coins, within that 1.5 week to 2 week time period. Okay, that way you're not left just holding the bags whenever they all start falling hard, and they most likely will fall hard once it once all the momentum has kind of died down and everything sort of that nature. So typically, again, Bitcoin will make its big move, Ethereum will come behind it, all the other altcoins and meme coins will come right behind it and shoot up, and then a couple weeks after that happens, after the top out here, then you'll see all the smaller market cap things really kind of fall down and stuff like that. So don't get caught holding. Make sure that you have a plan in place of how to exit and take some profits in the cycle. As far as when that's going to happen, not a clue. Okay, my whole mindset and time frame for it has been, I've been buying for the past 1.5 to 2 years, and I've been saying in 2025 I'm just not going to really check my portfolio until about March or April, and then whatever's in there, I'm just looking to get rid of it. Hopefully, unless the the full run hasn't happened yet, then I'll hang tight and just let it do its thing. But I'm really going to check out this indicator here and kind of go off of it, to where if that yellow line does indeed cross that green line, then as you see here, yellow line crossing the green line, and once it does that, you'll see a pullback in the Bitcoin price. So we're going to take a look at that and keep an eye on that, and if that does happen and it does get signaled, then we'll definitely let you guys know. But anyway, that's all I got for you in this one. Happy New Year. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.